Hi, I'm Liza for Tune Into L, and I'm here with Blaise Delfino.
How's it going, everybody?
So how did you get started with your music?
I started playing music at the young age of 5. My grandfather and my father and a bunch of my cousins, we'd always get together on the weekends and we'd play drums, and they really taught me everything that I know.
Describe your music for me in one word.
Fun. I write very poppy songs that everyone can dance to.
Pick one song of yours, any that you've written, and tell me what it's about.
My song Away From Me, I wrote it my first year of college, and it's really about living out of your comfort zone and finding out your true identity, finding the person that you are. And I feel as though a lot of individuals, their first year in college, can really relate to this song, but also anyone who's ever experienced change, which we all have experienced change.
Definitely. So your song Dreamcatcher.
Yes.
What made you decide to bring fans on stage for that song?
Well, that song really hits home for me. It's a love song. And the one line in there is, "Your heart's full of strings catching my dreams." And the fans, if I didn't have them, I really wouldn't be able to live out my dream to play music. So to show my gratitude, I like to bring up a fan and play Dreamcatcher and sing to them. So that's why.
How does it feel to see the reactions that they have?
I can't even explain it in words. The reaction that the fans have, and coming up on stage, it's like, it's amazing. I love it.
So tell me about the album that you're working on.
The album I'm working on, I'm recording it at SoundMind Recording Studios in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, and I wrote the album about a year ago. It took me a little over a year to write, and very poppy songs on this album. There's a lot of fast songs, a lot of slow songs, but it's a good variation between the two, and I have high hopes for this album. It's my debut album, and I'm very excited to release this and share these new songs with all my fans.
I'm sure we're all very excited. Do you have any short-term goals?
I would love to tour nationally with a reputable band, maybe Action Item. If you're watching, Brian, let's go on tour, man. No, I would love to tour. Maybe even in the future, headline. So those are some of my goals.
Tell me about the best show you've played so far.
Best show I've played so far. I played with a local band called Sandlot Heroes, and the show was maybe about a month ago in February at the Crocodile Rock Cafe, and that was the first time that I had brought a fan up on stage and sang Dreamcatcher to her, and the place was packed. I had an amazing time. I always love seeing hometown fans, so to date, that was probably the best show so far.
If you were a superhero, what would your name be?
Well, if I were a superhero, I'd call myself Super Blaise.
Any specific reason?
Well, it just dawned upon me. Nicki Minaj's song, Super Bass, superhero, and Super Blaise, the bass in Blaze. There's a little correlation there. Maybe, not really. But that's what I would call myself.
Nice choice.
Thank you.
How would you feel if hugs were outlawed?
That would be horrible. If hugs were outlawed, are you kidding? Liza, come here.
Oh.
See, if that was outlawed, that would be horrible. Insane.
It'd be so sad.
It would be.
Do you cook your own meals?
I do cook my own meals. I'm currently a full-time student in college, and I live in an apartment. So, mom's not there to cook my meal. I'm from an Italian family, and you should realize how that feels to me, okay? No, but my mom taught me well. Shout out to you, Mama D. I probably set the alarm off once or twice a week, but I could cook on my George Foreman, a lot of chicken and rice, gotta get the protein.
How many guitars do you have?
Guitars, between 10 and 12 guitars, acoustic and electric. Now a lot of those are, from when my dad played music, so we've got quite the collection.
Do you name them at all?
I've only named one of them, and I named it Caroline.
Any reason?
I think it's a pretty name, and I have a pretty guitar, so.
How do you feel about the fangirling?
I love it. Actually, I really do. You know, there's some bands out there that, you know, they really say that maybe it's annoying, but I love it. You know, if you're a fan and you really enjoy my music, I couldn't ask for any more.
So thank you, Blaise, for being on Tune Into L.
Liza, thank you for having me.
And can you tell us where the fans can find your music?
Of course. BlaiseDelfino.com. Through that site, you can check out my upcoming tour dates, Facebook and Twitter, and any of the other social networks. And sign up for my email sign-up list. You can get all updates right to your personal email.
Thanks.
Thank you.